Hey guys, we are now live. I know I didn't plan this far in advance. I am sorry, but I just had some updates that I wanted to share with you. And also today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that I get this out the way, I will be doing a special guest who's going to be coming on. She's going to be talking about um, she took a flu shot, which she had a reaction from it. It caused brain injuries to her, so she has a speech problem, and she eventually after that got pregnant, and the doctor stereotyped her as a black woman because of how she sounded. She must have been on drugs. This is what his observations were. He wrote it down that she was on drugs. So everybody, knowing that she was pregnant in the hospital scene, was thinking that she was abusing drugs while pregnant. Now, the doctor was getting a little bit too involved with the situation. He gave her a medication that if they was to drug test her, it would have came up as it was like meth in her system, and that she was getting high while pregnant with child, and they would have probably taken her child from her and put the child in the system. So she's going to definitely be on today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully you can join me. I know that I did not put this live out hours, 4 or 5 hours, in advance. So a lot of you guys are probably not going to get the notification. But as I'm going to keep telling you, you need to, be just coming over. If you're on social media, just come over, see if I'm live, and then that's that. So I'm hearing allegedly rumors that they asked Zoca to leave. Um, I don't know how true it is. In the past, Nature Boy has, taken people out of the equation when he felt as though he wasn't really relevant. And then people would question it, DM them, sometimes try to persuade them with, donations, thinking that if they gave them money, that they would talk, spill a little bit of the tea. It was a hustling tactic. And I believe that they were ordered to either take Zoca out of the equation, make us think that Zoca has left, or maybe they did tell Zoca to leave, because Zoca was very aggressive when Nature Boy was, in fact, not in jail. And we see how she slapped Malia upside the head. Then it came out that Zoca was one of the women that, when Nature Boy needed to discipline any of the women, Zoca would be one of the women that would put her hands on the women. So it's not no surprise. Maybe Zoca got aggressive, in her feelings. Everything's going haywire. They're homeless. Everything you can think of is happening. And maybe there was an altercation. Maybe Zoca left on her own. Maybe Zoca was asked to leave. Maybe Zoca is there and she's hiding out because they're trying to become relevant. But the fact still remains that eventually, even if Zoca is still there, they're going to all have to separate eventually, because I'm quite sure that they cannot afford to pay $3,000 in rent. I believe that eventually they're going to have to separate, go back to their families, and they're going to have to push the three from a distance, and maybe perhaps get a job and, help Nature Boy get this legal fees and canteen up by them all working. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully in the process, they start working. They start sitting with themselves because they're back with their family. And maybe they'll just leave Nature Boy alone altogether. I don't know how this situation is going to pan out. But as it stands, people around here in social media saying that they asked Zoca to leave. All we can really do is sit back and watch. We don't know really what happened. But we just got to sit back and watch. I do know for sure that Zoca hasn't been present. And I do know for sure that she hasn't been doing downloads. I really feel, in my opinion, that she left. Or she left to go see if she gets some money and she was going to come back like Ephrem did. 𝗪𝗛𝗓 left, went with her grandmother, and she came back. All I can think of her coming back is that she was going to her granny's house to probably see if she could get some money. And if, she could get some money, she would come back. And even if she didn't, she was coming back. And I'm thinking maybe Zoca did go, but she's coming back. But we don't know. These people lie a lot. And this is the main reason why Nature Boy is in the situation that he's in, because they lie so much. Nobody believes them. How can you give your money to someone that you know is a liar, that you don't believe in? We have to look at the whole scenario, the whole equation. So, I mean, when you're a liar and you lie and deceive people, people are not going to be inclined to help you. So it's really on Nature Boy and 𝗪𝗫 Nation as a whole, why they're in this situation, why no one's trying to help them, why no one's even concerned about the situation. It's really on them. It truly is really on them, because like I said, when you lose the trust of people, that's how people treat you. That's how people treat you. They treat you like, I don't trust you. I don't care about your situation. And I don't, good luck. People sit back and want to see you burn because you've burnt so many people. It's like the universe is paying you back for what you've done to other people. So they really have to look at things, sit with themselves and look at what they've done to the community, what the community has seen them do to each other that was so toxic. I mean, there are people that take time off, including myself, because it's so toxic and draining seeing these people being, abused mentally and physically, and they're too afraid to walk away or even say anything or defend themselves. I'm hoping, because, I just try to keep hope alive. And that's probably my biggest downfall. I'm just hoping that Zoca left and, she's just tired. She just didn't tell anybody, just out of respect for 𝗪𝗫 Nation. She's probably going to disappear, is what I'm hoping. We might not hear from her for maybe never again on social media. And I'm hoping that Zoca is going to get herself right. She really needs to get herself out of this situation. This is not good at all. So I'm wondering who got their notifications, because it's like nobody in here right now. And I just wanted to give an update anyways to let you guys know that 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will have a special guest. And hopefully you guys are able to join that live, because I think you guys will appreciate the story. And if anybody else has a story of something life-changing that they want to share, come on through. DM me, let me know that you want to come on the platform and share your story. This doesn't all have to be about 𝗪𝗫 Nation at this point. Nature Boy is locked up. It looks like he's about to do some time. It's not looking good for Nature Boy. So we got to move on. We really have to move on. People have to stop, this is not about Nature Boy, but you're so sick of Nature Boy, but you still only want to come to Nature Boy videos. Let's leave that draining conversation alone, that draining topic alone, and let's talk about things that are happening currently in life, things that have happened in other people's lives that they're willing to share with the community. We need to, like move on from this. Yeah, there's going to be stuff to talk about or update you guys about. Like, I'm quite sure Nature Boy is going to try to keep himself relevant as much as possible, even if he gets a sentence. If these women are willing to, from a distance, even if they have to separate, if these women are willing to be by his side, Nature Boy is going to utilize them for money and companionship from a distance. So, there'll be stuff to update, but we got to move on with other topics as well. So I'm not going to just rush into doing different content, but I'm going to wean you guys off of this Nature Boy content slowly onto some new topics, because we gotta move on from this. We can't stay stuck on this Nature Boy stuff. It's getting to a point where people are so addicted with the updates to Nature Boy They say they're tired of hearing about it, but it's like the only thing you guys come to is Nature Boy stuff, you know, and it's not good. It's not good. Everything's Nature Boy, Nature Boy, Nature Boy, but at the same time, you want to hear then you're complaining that you want to hear something different. So it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But yes, definitely on this channel, we're going to be moving forward, and I hope a lot of you, you know, are on the same team and ready to, you know, start, you know, listening to other topics, because we got to really just switch this up a little bit and leave this Nature Boy thing alone. We already know that it's not looking good for him. He did it to himself. You know, we're not going to feel bad for him. He's not a victim. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, again, I'm going live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure that you have your notification bell on with the option all. So, and also just stop another thing, because this is a bit of laziness on your part. Stop waiting for a notification bell, and then you miss the lives or the premieres. If you're over on social media, be nosy like you're being nosy when you're looking for Carbonation or Nature Boy updates, and go to these channel holders pages, not just mine, but whoever you like to watch or listen to, and see if they are live, or see if they went live, or if they have a pre-recorded video, so you can be caught up to what's going on. So I'm about to get up off of here. Like I said, I didn't schedule this live, you know, like 4 hours in advance. I scheduled it about an hour ago. So a lot of you guys are going to catch this live after I leave. But again, I will be going live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a special guest. So I'll see you there.